Well, it's time for another presentation of Flashpoint. News 6 anchor David Hall joins us now and tells us more about the celebration of the life and work of author Zora Neale Hurston.
Good morning, Central Florida. I'm David Hall. Now, this is one of our biggest cultural festivals in Central Florida. You know what I'm talking about. Zora Festival 2016. It's wrapping up today on this Sunday in historic Eatonville. Now, for the past week, the event has spotlighted local artists, live music, and, of course, delicious food. News 6 is a proud sponsor of this event. Now, joining us today on Flashpoint, we have N.Y. Neferi, the Executive Director of Preserve Eatonville Community. Also, Lynn Marshall-Linnemeyer, the artist behind the Journey Projects Eatonville. And also, Jerusha Graham. She's the guest curator for Hurston Museum. They are here to talk about this wonderful festival. Ladies, good morning to you all, and thank you for joining us.
Good morning. Thank you for having us.
How's everyone doing?
Great. Very well, thank you.
Perfect. Let's get into some of these questions. So, of course, Zora Festival is named after legendary author and Eatonville resident Zora Neale Hurston. How has her legacy impacted Central Florida? That question is for you, and why?
Well, in 1988, I would say that Zora Neale Hurston's name was not known in Central Florida. The opinion shapers, decision makers had no idea of who she was, the importance of Eatonville as a historically black community and popularly known as the oldest incorporated African American community in the United States. Zora Neale Hurston Festival has really brought an awareness of Zora Neale Hurston, her work, the importance of her work to the education community here, pre-K through grades 12, as well as the post-secondary education. And in terms of the cultural community, I would say that the Association of Preserve the Eatonville Community is recognized and respected as one of the cultural institutions that brings a quality of life to this Central Florida region.
Now tell me this, and why, because this is your hometown. We're talking about Eatonville. This is your community. Now, this year marks the 27th festival, but 27th year for this festival. But what makes this one so special, in your opinion?
Well, this is the kickoff to a year-long celebration of Zora Neale Hurston's 125th birthday.
Okay.
And so, yes, festival is important and significant. We always do a quality job. I think that that your audience will acknowledge that. But when you have a milestone event like 125th anniversary, this festival begins the calendar year of commemoration. For example, in April, we will be following her Caribbean footsteps by taking a cruise to Haiti and Jamaica. Later in the year, we will be going to Atlanta and Spelman College to commemorate. And at the end of the year, Barnard College, Columbia University, and the Schomburg Center for Research in Black Culture will all do a collaborative program with the association. So this is the beginning of a fantastic year of celebrations on behalf of that milestone.
Sounds like not only historic, but a lot of fun with some of those events.
I would say without a doubt.
Now, we just spoke about a milestone. Let's kind of focus on one of the highlights that kicked off this celebration. It was a dinner inspired by Zora. What all was involved with that?
Well, this was some very nice programming, because not only did we eat very well, but the food was all based on research that had been done by Dr. Fred Opie, a cultural historian and a food expert out of Babson College in Massachusetts. Zora Neale Hurston researched Florida food, recipes and remedies, and Dr. Opie talked with us about what we were eating and the foundations of his research. We also honored a number of students, ages 10 to 17, for what we call good citizenship. We were at the Holy Trinity Reception and Conference Center in Maitland. It just really was a very fine event. The weather, the freezing weather notwithstanding, it was a very warm event in terms of hospitality, and of course the food was absolutely delicious, prepared by an authentic cook from Eatonville, Mr. Lester Cunningham. We had catfish, we had hush puppies, we had chicken and dumplings, we had collard greens, we had black-eyed peas. We had everything that you could possibly.
I need to get invited to this event, and why?
It was next year.
Okay.
Next year, just mark your calendar.
I'll be there. We just heard from NY, and when we come back from this quick commercial break, we will hear from these two ladies right here, Jerusha and also Lynn. We'll be right back. Welcome back. So today on Flashpoint, we are talking about one of Central Florida's biggest cultural festivals ever, the Zora Festival. And here at the desk with me this morning are N.Y. Nathiri, the Executive Director of Preserve Eatonville Community, also Lynn Marshall Linnemeyer, the artist behind the Journey Projects Eatonville, and also Jerusha Graham, the guest curator for Hurston Museum. And they're here to talk about this festival. Now, one of the big highlights in this year's festival is the, quote, Journey Projects Eatonville. And Lynn, please tell me about this project specifically.
Yeah, the Journey Projects basically is a collaborative project with members of the community, and it is intergenerational. I try to include children and adults in the project. It involves gathering photographs of ancestors. It's really patterned after an African masquerade called the Egungun Masquerade, in which there's a costume that is constructed and worn to celebrate the notion of ancestors and remembering them. So the process involved in Eatonville, my going around and visiting with families, excuse me, and asking residents for photographs to be included in the artwork. So what I do is I go in, I meet people, they give me an image of a loved one, it's scanned on site, I printed them out on fabric, and then it's sewn into the artwork. In this case, it's 5 pieces, and the photographs are there. So it's really a memorial piece. The children did cyanotypes. It's a sun print process. And so the prints that they did on fabric also get sewn into the piece. So that's why I said everybody gets to participate in the Journey Projects, and in the end it takes anywhere from 6 months to a year to construct the pieces, and in the end it's a celebration of the past and also looking forward into the future for whatever community I'm involved in.
Very informative.
Yes, it is.
And Jerusha, what's your level of involvement with this project?
Well, I'm the guest curator for the Hurston, and when given the opportunity to decide on a show, an artist to bring to Eatonville, Lynn was the first one to come to mind. Her work is based in history, in not only African American history, but taking it back to African traditions. And the Hurston, we celebrate Zora, but so much of who Zora was because of the community that she grew up in. And so we wanted to celebrate the people of Eatonville. Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were getting ready to add in. Did you have
I would
something
say
to say?
that's exactly right. I think that this exhibition, which will run through the 29th of July and provides an excellent opportunity for teachers to bring their classes, for people who are interested in public probing around museum exhibitions. It really gives us an excellent opportunity for the broader community to be engaged. And of course, what Jerusha Graham has said is exactly correct. When we talk about Zora Neale Hurston and about Eatonville, often we say it's just two sides of the same hand. Zora Neale Hurston on one side, Eatonville on the other, because in her work, her literary work, Eatonville is constantly referenced. And in fact, that's part of the reason we say that she is a global literary icon, because she has made Eatonville a literary destination.
I liked how you put that, Zora on one side, the community on the other. Now tell me this, what can guests expect today at this festival? I know we have the worship service at St. Lawrence African Methodist Episcopal Church.
That's from 8:30 to 9:45, and then the outdoor festival of the arts continues, and in the tradition of Sunday being a day of inspiration and worship, Hezekiah Walker and Martha Lindsay will take the center stage as the performers of celebrity performers. So we're encouraging everyone who enjoys fine music, who enjoys culture, who will enjoy this wonderful weather that we're having to come out and really experience the Outdoor Festival of the Arts.
So very fun, very historic, and very informative.
Absolutely, very cultural and a very good time.
Okay, sounds good. And why, thank you for your time. Lynn and Jerusha, thank you ladies as well.
Thank you.
Don't forget, you still have time to check out the Zora Festival 2016 in historic Eatonville, and it wraps up later on today. Have a wonderful day.